So the A7 Mark III comes out tomorrow. Or no, sorry, it doesn't come out tomorrow. It'll arrive at mine roughly tomorrow about midday, something like that. It's got me super excited, but I've got to say it's got me just a wee little bit nervous as well. Wee little bit. I'm not even Scottish. It's not that I don't think the camera's going to be good. I pretty much know it's going to be amazing. You know, there's slight room for error. But here's the thing. I've told my wife that it's going to be absolutely incredible. It's going to be way better than the Mark IV, and everything I've seen and read suggests that's going to be absolutely true. But if it's not, and I'm going to try and put this as nicely as I can, my wife will rip my nuts off and put them in the blender. That's pretty much what she would do, to the letter, really. She's pretty scary at times. But it's not going to be a problem. The camera's going to be awesome. It's going to be here. We're going to see it in a second, actually. Just stay watching. Stay watching? That doesn't even sound like good English. But keep watching. You'll see it in a second. And it's going to be incredible. I'll try and get some shots of the autofocus as well. See how that goes. I'll come back out with my dog tomorrow. There he is. Running around. He's loving life. But I'll see you in a second. It's going to be good. Okay, so what we've got in the box, obviously the A7 Mark III, a charger thingy, a single battery, so be using this a lot. I have to pick up another one. But have you seen the price of a new battery? It's like 75 quid for one of these. That's crazy. Anyway, wire, charging wire. What's that? European plug socket wire. Yeah, cool. USB wire. Yeah, camera strap. Never use that. And oh my god, I know it's got multiple languages in here, but I'm never going to read this, so I'll get rid of that. Okay, so let's have a look at this. I'm guessing this has got basically zero charge. Oh, here it goes. Feeling a little bit nervous now. Fingers crossed. And it turns on 5%, a whole 5%. Gee. Thanks, Sony. So, menus. Everything looks pretty similar. There's a few colour changes. There's a lot of menus. That's a crazy amount. Okay. No touch to focus, touch capabilities. We already know that. Dual card slots. Cool. Awesome. Do you know, first impressions against the A7 Mark II is the grip feels actually a lot better. It feels a bit more chunky. Not in a bad way though. It just feels a little bit more solid. The whole camera feels a little bit more solid. It should be good. I'm looking forward to getting this out, but I need to charge it. I can't do anything. Okay, so the A7 III. Is it any good? I have no idea at the moment. This is just simply, as you saw, me unboxing. Compared to the A7 II, it definitely feels heavier, certainly more solid. It just feels like a better piece of kit. It's really, really good actually. I'm really quite liking this. I'm so looking forward to going out and shooting people with this. That sounds bad, but it's actually a good thing. Dual card slots, absolutely amazing. Come on, that's just so cool. I've mentioned that in the last video. I think I did anyway. You know, certainly tell me if I didn't. The menus on this, I've got a little bit of charge on this now, so I don't know, 29% I'm up to, so not too much. Haven't got a memory card in it yet, but the menu system, looks like there's hundreds of different options in here. I haven't been through it like at all at this point in time, so this isn't obviously a review or anything like that. This is just like my first initial impressions. It's going to take me a little bit of time to figure out how to set up all these different function buttons, so that's going to be quite interesting. I will let you know exactly what I come up with, what kind of combinations. I'll probably have a back button focus, probably single point, a face detect with eye autofocus as well, and probably change the movie record button to something like servo mode, so for when the bride and groom are walking up the aisle or something like that. That's my kind of first thoughts. Whether that'll actually be the case, can't say at the moment, but early impressions are this looks pretty promising, especially compared to this one. This one is pretty good still, but yeah, there's Sony feels a little bit heavier on the Mark III compared to the Mark II. The Mark II still awesome camera. If you're in the market for a full frame mirrorless camera, definitely consider this one. It's a very good camera. Not going to knock it too much. Okay, moment of truth. Will this focus on this? Okay, Metalbones 4, 35 art, a7 III. Let's do this. Oh god, that fits on that really snugly. That's not falling off anytime soon. That's a pretty solid connection. Turn this puppy on. Need a drum roll. That's the best I've got. Okay, is this going to work? And boom. Focus down my hole. Boom, boom. Oh, that's picking up wonderfully. So there's a little button here. If you hold that down, screw it back on. I think that goes into the contrast detect autofocus instead of the phase detect. Someone quote me differently, but let's try that, see how it looks. And I'm pressing the button. Have my finger on the button. That won't work. Okay, focusing this fine. Back here. The phase detect seems a little bit better, but this is just a Sigma art lens. Let's bear me 2 seconds. 24-35 art, one of my favorite lenses. This is such a cool lens. Okay, let's try this again. And boom, boom, boom. So far, very early impressions are the autofocus works. It's pretty quick. Very, like I say, early impressions. I haven't got anybody at the moment I can test the face and eye autofocus. I'm at a wedding this weekend, and it's a pretty big event, so I'm going to try some cheeky little shots and see what I can come up with. And I will be able to do something, definitely. But, oh my god, that's on that tight. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at a native Sony lens, the 55-1.8. Beautiful, beautiful piece of glass. So it's a crazy shot, It's fantastic. And boom. That's not having any issues whatsoever focusing. That's absolutely fine. Again, I'm going to be very interested to see how the face and eye autofocus kind of stacks up. I haven't got anybody at the moment, as I said, so I can't give you any information on that just yet. But early impressions, as I say, are very promising. It looks and feels like a quality piece of kit. I've got to look around the menus a little bit at the moment. I will be doing a follow-up video at some point, just to let you know my ongoing impressions of this camera. But at the moment, wicked piece of kit. Be interesting to see how long the battery holds out as well, and the image quality. I'm not sure if Lightroom have got a profile I can, or updated camera raw, so I can actually import the raw files just yet, so I'll probably just have to play around with the JPEGs. But when I do, you'll see exactly what I've got. As I said, wedding this weekend. I'll try and get some sneaky shots with this camera. Hopefully get some of the bride and groom. That'd be pretty cool. So back out now with my dog, who's way over there. So cool. So we're going to put the autofocus to a really quick, simple test here in a second. I'm going to test it with the Sony Zeiss 55-1.8. I've also brought my 100mm macro L lens as well. So we're gonna shoot some trees. Sounds a bit rubbish really, but I'll do a better test on Saturday. It's now Wednesday. Do a better test on Saturday when I'm at a wedding as well. So I'll see you in a second. Okay guys, here we go. Let's lock on focus really quick. First, pretty quick. Absolutely no problems there. And that's with the Zeiss 55 1.8. No problems whatsoever. Pretty good combo. Let's chuck on the 100mm. So, 100 macro, mother bones for a7iii. Let's test this. Okay, so let's go out of focus. Let's put it in the middle. That found focus pretty quickly. Pretty good. I think you can call that a success, guys. This isn't like a scientific test or anything like that, but this lens is notoriously bad for auto-focusing, and it's working. It's working. It may not be 100% perfect, but hey, this is not a native lens, but it is fast. It's accurate. Okay, so my early impressions of the a7iii are pretty damn good. I feel like it's focusing better than the Mark II. It feels better in the hand than the Mark II. The menu seems fuller and more packed with different features. Still early days, so I've got to test it out fully yet, but so far, early impressions, it's a winner. Obviously, this weekend, like I say, I've said it a few times now, I've got a big wedding on, so I'll be able to give you more of an accurate representation of what I feel the camera can do. So for now, hope you like what you're watching. Thumbs up, all that YouTube good loving, and I'll catch you next time.